Hi, Mike Fab, and this is part 1 of ranking Little Mermaid dolls. Basically, if you hadn't seen my Cinderella one, I took every doll that was on Twi Sisters database, and I ranked every Cinderella doll. And I'm going to do the same with Little Mermaid dolls. Few little notes before we get in. Number 1, this is all just my opinions. I did leave out live action dolls as well as pack dolls. So dolls that were in packs with the Disney princesses, not like if there was a pack of like Eric and Ariel or sisters, but like the big princess packs with more than one Disney princess. I left those out just because I'd prefer to rank the packs as packs rather than individual dolls, if that makes sense. So this is all my opinions. So I don't always have the greatest, so you can judge me and let me know if I have bad opinions, but let's get into it. I don't know how far I'll get. Cinderella had 5 parts. There are 90 slides and at least 3. Some of these were like big sets, so at least hopefully 3 dolls on each slide, but I can't guarantee that. But there's 90 slides. So fun. Let's begin at the very bottom of my list. We have my least favorites. So these were made by, at least these two, are made by, I believe, Simba. This one was titled Underwater World. And the reason why she's so low compared to ones like that is because I actually can see what they were going for with the ones with the molded on clothing. And I don't like this. It makes me question if this was an actual licensed Disney product, which I don't know. It was just on the Twi Sisters website. Maybe it's not. But nonetheless, I do actually typically like Simba dolls. Specifically when I looked at like Cinderella, like I thought there were some really good ones. So this, no. I definitely didn't like them as much as Ariel. And I noticed when ranking these dolls that I tended to have a lot more dolls that I didn't like. Versus Cinderella, I was like, I have so many that I want to put up the top. I don't know what to do. I didn't have that with this. I was like, I don't know who to put at the top because there's so many that I don't like. But with this one at the bottom, I just don't like the cut of her dress. I don't like how she looks. Her face also. Another thing is that a lot of times I will like a doll based on their face. I'll be like, I might not like their fashion, but I like their face. And so if a doll doesn't have good face, throws it away here. The second one is just called Princess Collection, and again, she's got a weird dress. I don't love her face. I don't like the cut of the dress. The 2 first dresses, the reason why they're so low is they look like handmade ones, and the fact that they're actually licensed by Disney is what gets me. I know that Simba makes a lot of toys now that are like Disney dolls that are not actually Disney. They're not licensed, like they're knockoff princess dolls. And that's what I always thought these were, but apparently they're not. Next is the Prince Eric doll. I don't actually know what company makes them. I'm going to assume it's either a Disney one, Mattel, or Hasbro, but I couldn't tell you what. It kind of gives Mattel vibes, and I hate that so much for them. It could be Hasbro though, because I feel like Hasbro makes a lot of budget. I don't think Disney makes many budget dolls, do they? Either way, I hate them. I hate dolls with molded on pants, specifically boy dolls when there's not a lot going on. I have a Daring doll, and I was devastated that he had molded on pants. Completely devastated by that. And they do a lot of Prince ones. I have a few. I have Kristoff has molded on pants that I have, and he's in the back, so that is where I wouldn't get this doll. The next one is Mermaid to Princess, and crazy enough, she was actually higher on the list, but the more I looked at her, the more I was like, I can't stand her. Crazy enough, I feel like all the Cinderella dolls that were at the bottom were all ones that were like ballet, molded on, all of that stuff. And crazy enough, like, I'm surprised that was not the case here. Well, I feel like Ariel, specifically because she has a tail, they really thought that they could cheap out on her and just plastic everything. And I think that's what really got me here. So I don't know. I just don't like how this looks. She is supposed to transform into a fin, but I don't think she actually has, or into a dress. I don't think she actually has feet. So I think that's what really gets me. I don't like the chunky piece here. I just don't like how it looks and how it was executed. And I kept moving her lower and lower until I was like, she just got to be at the bottom because I can't stand it. Then we finally have an Ariel with molded on, which finally, but you're going to see a lot. I actually really like the Hasbro vase, and I've talked about it before when I ranked my Cinderella dolls. Yes, I'm going to continue to bring up other dolls that I've talked about and ranked. I really like the Hasbro face, and I really am biased, so I wanted them really high on the list. But can't always be the case. I really love her face. I wish that the skirt piece went lower to the floor. Like, I don't like when it cuts off like the ankles or something. Like, that bothers me. I don't like when they do the plastic piece on the shoulders, because when you move their arm it just looks weird. And I have a few that look like that, so I don't know. I am biased because at least I have Aurora, I believe, and I hate how that looks on her, so every time I see it I'm like, I don't like it. But nonetheless, her face is beautiful. Next we have this one, and I actually really like how the top piece looks. I just think that the middle part around her waist and then the skirt was a bad choice. I wish that they had done a different color, because I think it actually would have looked really nice. I think that the colors are really clashing. Oh, there, touch. Oops, I didn't mean to squish you. There we go. That one's budget one. These are all names that they use. I don't think they're called this. This is just a way to distinguish so that you kind of get an idea. The next one is Splash Surprise. I also put this one lower because I don't like how the fin looks. I kind of debated, do I go off of the other outfit pieces that some of these dolls have, or do I go off of what they're wearing? And for one of these I felt really bad, but this one specifically, I hate how her tail looks. It's too big on her. It doesn't fit her waist, and I feel like I think this is Hasbro's body, right? You can correct me if I'm wrong. It could be Mattel. Sometimes oh my god, is it Mattel? It might be Mattel. I can't tell. I'm not. Oh no, that's Mattel. That's the Mattel face. That one is. So this is Hasbro. Okay. I was like, I don't think that that's Mattel. What was I saying? I feel like this body that they used is weird, and because of the way that her body looks, and I don't want to judge a doll and body shame a doll, but I don't like how her body looks, and because of that, some of the outfit ideas that they did, specifically because Ariel wears so little clothing, I feel like it doesn't look good. And I'm sorry, Ariel, for body shaming you, but the fin is too big. It looks like it's going to fall off of her, and I get that she's supposed to have fins, but couldn't they have made it thinner? I don't know. And then she comes to the second dress piece, but the dress looks really short on her. I don't think the top piece comes off, and maybe it does. Maybe her little bra comes off, but the fin part really, or the tail really just bothers me, and so I was like, I can't. A lot of times when a doll irritates me and I'm like, I don't like how this looks, I will look up the doll in the second outfit, and I still don't think that I really I just could not get past the tail part. So because that's what they chose to put her in, I don't like it one bit. Ariel's Royal Vanity, I almost said activity. I should say, if you ever see that it's spelled a different way, Ariel, it's because I was using talk to text. Hopefully I talk to text, word text, I don't know where I spoke into my phone and typed it, and I kept picking up Ariel, not Ariel, Ariel, in gymnastics, and I was I tried to go through, but I was not paying attention enough to have that in me. But every time I was like, are you kidding me? Can I not? I know that I sometimes don't say words correctly, but I'm pretty sure I'm saying the word right. So this one, I actually like kind of the pattern of the bottom of it, but I don't like her waist piece. I don't like she has the shoulder puffs. The colors are decent. The vanity's cute. I actually really like the vanity. Some of these, the vanities that they have, I'm I really want the vanity. Not that I have room to display it, but I think that they look so cute. I wish I had a huge doll space and a huge doll house so I could put all the different vanities and stuff, because some of them are so cute. I really like these ones, even though the colors are kind of obnoxious. I actually really like vibrant colors, and in my particular dollhouse I will put anything in it. If it's random colors, they don't have to match. I have a pink, what do I have? I have a pink toilet and a pink and purple shower and a blue bathtub in my dollhouse that I currently use to display stuff. So I feel like this would fit so nicely in there. Anyways, we have the 2023 classic Mattel doll. There's nothing wrong with this one. I actually think that it has a more decent quality, and it's what I'm kind of looking for when I always talk about liking dolls, because it goes all the way down to her legs, but I'm not the biggest fan of the color choice. It's green. I shouldn't say that because I actually really like green on Ariel, but I put her here. I don't know, there's just something about it, and I just kept looking. I should not say that is green because there's a lot more green that I'm looking at. Maybe it's just the vibe. I don't know. There's something about her made her go here. This one, not the biggest fan of her pink waist piece. I don't like that it's off-centered. I don't know. It's bothering me. This is also a vanity, Ariel's vanity set. It comes in a different color though. So it's quite similar to this one, but different, okay? Probably made around the same time. This one, you might think, why'd you choose it? I actually really like her face. I don't like that her forehead's so big, but I like her face. She's cute. It's a deco pack, so it's cake. You put the doll in cake, and then it's like the dress that she's wearing, that's the cake. She doesn't come with it. She comes like no pants. She probably has like a bathing suit piece on. I actually like the top. It's basic. Also, it's green. I know that I just said I don't like the green. I just don't think I like this. I don't know. I don't know. There's something about her because I actually really prefer her in the green dress that she never wore in the movie. Anyways, the next one is Style Surprise. I did have to look up this doll to see if I liked it because if you're looking at the dress that she's currently wearing in the photo, that's like cardboard, paper, plastic. I actually kind of wish that I had one of these because there's Ariel, Cinderella, maybe another one. I don't remember. Just because the gimmick, I love gimmicks. I have talked about it before. I am obsessed with gimmicks when it comes to dolls. I love them. Like, they get me every time. I grew up in the gimmick area where dolls sang and they had their skirts twirl and all of that. So like I love surprises. I love the little like surprise and unboxing. I love an experience when it comes with packaging, even if I might be frustrated that it's impossible to open packaging. There's just something about an experience when opening a doll that is just super fun. So I'm sure that I would really love it. Did not like the outfit pieces is kind of where I was going with that. I really wanted to love it. I actually think I rank Cinderella's pretty high. I think I like Cinderella's a little bit better. There's just something about the pieces that Ariel came with that I just was not the biggest fan of. And I feel bad because the doll herself is really pretty. Again, I love the Hasbro face. I like the color choice. I wanted to like it even though it's molded on top. I didn't. I'm sorry. The next one is the Real Shimmer. It's got to be Royal. It had to have changed. It's got to be Royal Shimmer number 3. They also kept doing numbers. When I had to speak into it, I had to say #3. This one's cute. I actually like it. I like the glittery top piece. I think the skirt is also cute, and it's a very simple, basic, like, glitter to it. I think she's cute for what these are. These specific dolls, I feel like if I had every single Ariel doll, I would maybe then one day go out and try to accumulate these, but I feel like they're not too hard. So honestly, I'm not like putting too much, like, one day I might go after these because I can imagine that's not true. I have seen these thrifting. I don't see them together. I'll see like the nude top and no skirt, but like if I found them, I'd pick it up. You know what I mean? Like, if it's a decent price, like I have a thrift store that dolls are dollars. Like if I got it there, like I'd be fine, but I can't really see myself going too far out of my way unless I really, really wanted it. Then we have these 3. We'll just say what they are: Sparkling Princess 1, Sparkling Princess 2, and Main Release. These ones are cute. These are the green dresses. This one has more detail, which is why she's here. This one has little sleeve things. I know I said I didn't like the sleeves, but somehow I like them a little bit better than I do this. It's just like a glittery strap. This one has the best detail on that, but like on the top part, like the molded piece, I would much prefer it to have lots, like a good amount of detail than just be plain like that one. They have really cute faces. I actually think this particular one of these skirts, it looks just like this, so I can imagine it's probably one of these 3. I got the skirt and I cut it up and I made it into, I wouldn't say the cutest outfits in the world, but I definitely made it into clothing, and I do not regret my decision because I was like, this is gross. It was horrible texture, I don't know. So I don't regret my decision, but these are, they're cute, they're fine, they're decent. We have a royal dress up pack, so these ones, she's higher for, I know, I was like, no other Disney ones. This isn't like a giant pack. Like, I'm talking about like the giant, there's 8 to 10 dolls in the pack, okay? This one has 3. It has Rapunzel, Belle, and Ariel, and I cut Ariel's second outfit piece off, but it comes with the doll with the mold on top and a removable skirt piece, and then it comes with a second outfit. This one I put higher because it comes with a second outfit, and that's always nice, but can you imagine what this looks like on the doll? Because her molded on top can't be removed. It's gotta be chunky, gross. I don't know. I just can't even think. I don't want to see her, but I did put her higher because she comes with a second piece, and it comes with other dolls, and friends for my dolls are always nice, even though I have a million dolls, but like friends. Okay, we have more of the molded on pieces. This one's cute. This is Royal Shimmer 4. See, I told you it wasn't real. It autocorrected. She's cute. I actually like, it's almost like a crystal. It looks cute. I remember seeing this. I like this a little bit more because it almost has like a tank top detail and then over the shoulders, which molded on, I can imagine looks gross. This one I think got moved up higher. Actually, it's a different one. I like this color choice. I like the purple and I like the skirt piece. I think it's really cute. This one I also hated. You can really see the gimmick there. This one is supposed to be the same thing. I don't know why I moved the other one really low and why I didn't move this one, but nonetheless I still hate it almost as much. But her face is really cute here, but I hate that. I would have much preferred a doll who had feet. Okay, I don't know. I don't like this. I don't like that. Does it cover the fin? I don't know. Oops, I didn't mean to move it. It just bothers me. There's something about it and it's not my favorite, so I know I'm being harsh on it, but I don't like it. Also, is this from Ross? That's Ross. Sorry. She's cute. The purple one, by the way, I love her so much. Like, I keep going back to her. She's so pretty. Okay, then we have some ballet ones. They're the exact same, but slightly different. One's nope, they're both named Ballerina. The reason why they may not be lower is because they give the purpose of ballerina, okay? That's why everything is molded on. You got a little tutu. I have had ballerinas, by the way, who are not molded on, and I really, as a kid, I liked them, so I understand that they can do better, but I understand I would much prefer my ballerina to have just a skirt piece and molded on top than my doll to have a dress but have it be molded on with a skirt. Do you know what I mean? Next, we have more ballerinas. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, oop, that's not a ballerina. So sorry. These two are ballerinas. I actually really like this one. I think this one's really cute with a layered, this says ballerina princess. You can't see because both of these are ballerina princess. It's cut off, my bad. This one I like the layeredness. I like that this is very thin. This one I would be like, it's a pool, or it's a bath or pool one. I think she would make a great one, especially because the tutu's so light and thin and mesh material. I don't like her hair though. I should switch them because she has really good hair and this one does not. And she's in packaging. Maybe she was sealed. Maybe they took her out, played with her, and then put her back for the photo. I don't know. This one is Snap and Style. I assume it's referencing the hair pieces. She's got it molded on top and a basic bottom. I like when they do that. It's not going to reference that I do, but I think it's cute when they do it. When they do like a purple top referencing her bra top and then a skirt that is like green. I think that's fun, like referencing her tail. Even though I don't think that shows. I don't think that shows that I like that by my ranking, but I think it's cute. I get it, and I'm always like, yes, okay. Next we have this one, and I think that I put her here because she's very chonky. That's going to be the other thing that you see with a lot of these mermaids. I had mermaids. I have ones that I've thrifted, and they're all like plasticky and chonky, but I would not go out of my way for a lot of these because they're chonky plastic. I don't know. I feel like with Ariel they were like, we need 3 dolls in lineup. Let's put Ariel and make her like super plasticky and super cheap. I don't know. I feel like there wasn't a lot of detail and stuff put in. There's lots of colors, but a lot of plasticky chunkiness. And I wish there was something else. There does come the flounder, so she's cute. I like that. This one is a spin and reveal. I like the skirt piece. It's like flowers. It's cute. It almost gives like watercolor effect. I think the top is molded on, but for whatever reason, like she got put higher because I don't know. I just kept moving her up and I'm like, she's so pretty. I think this is a newer Mattel, by the way, like 2023, 2024. I don't know. We're getting on to some more mermaids that you're gonna be like, do you hate Ariel dolls? And I was like, I don't think so. I didn't think that I hated Ariel dolls, but maybe I do. Because I kept putting them lower and lower on my list and being like, I don't like these. Okay, this one, her tail and then her waist piece is chonky, and then she has a bra top that is removable. I do actually like her face, but it looks very like child-esque, which is fine. I actually like when they do that. This one, I don't like her tail. Whatever the tail for these two are, it's budget 3 and swimming Ariel. See, Ariel instead of Ariel. Anyways, I will try to point them out every single time. She has a glittery top, which I think is cute, and I even like both of their faces. This one looks definitely very childlike. Like this is a Chelsea doll on a body or like a child doll on a Barbie body, you know what I mean? Like it looks very younger, very much younger. Same for this one. This one is maybe that? No, I don't think so. I think they're different. I like this one too. The face and the bra top's cute. I think it's supposed to be glittery. The tail gets me. It looks so plasticky and so cheap. The cute details on it is fine. I definitely noticed that when they did that, I tended to put them lower when they put details on the tail. I didn't like it, but I think it's fine. I think it's decent. The tail is so, it looks so like shiny, and like I feel like if I like tapped it, like it would feel like, I don't have anything near me that sounds like raw plastic, but I feel like that's what it would sound like, and I don't like that. This one, you can also see it here. I think you can see it a little bit more when I'm talking about. I don't know, it just looks shiny and super like hollow. Maybe hollow is the right word. And I don't know. I did not like it. I do like her face though, and I feel bad for putting them so low, but trust me, there's gonna be more that are really low. You might hate me for it. We have this one. Ballet doll. She doesn't give it Ariel. Actually, when I looked at her, she gave me, like when I first looked, I was like, that kind of looks like, and I know you're gonna hate me for this, but I feel like a lot of people are not superhero fans. Poison Ivy. There we go. That's the name. So I looked at her and like glanced, and the more I looked at her legs, I was like, okay, it's not supposed to be like ivy going up her legs, but for whatever reason I looked at her and thought that, and I think it's because it's a bright green instead of like, doesn't Ariel have like a bluey green tail? And I think that's what kind of irritates me about some of this. It's like they always give her like a very vibrant green, and that's not her colors. She already has so many colored dresses that she wears throughout the movie. You couldn't have picked one of those colors. Instead you had to make millions of other options. Like you had to grab green. Okay, this is where we're gonna start getting into some more roughness. We have number 5. I think this is Simba. It's what is that called? It looks like sequins, and I have seen people be like, I don't like sequins. I'm like, I don't hate it, and then I see this and I hate it. I don't hate sequins on dolls. I hate this though. The lots of sequins on dolls. I think if it's done right, if it's not big sequins, I think it can look decent. I think it can look fine. I can like it. Don't like this. And maybe it's also because I can't see her face, so I can be more judgy to her, but something about this I don't like. This one is called Long Hair. I like that she has long hair. I even think her face is pretty decent. I think she's got to be Simba. I don't like her fin, or her tail. The way that it like comes up to like almost her chest. It almost, the fin part almost touches her boobs, and I don't know, there's something about that I don't like. Is there mesh on her? I don't know. I don't like it. I was pretty judgmental when it came to the fins and how they laid in the photo, and maybe they look better out of box, but we got the same one here. This is deluxe Ariel. I don't see anything deluxe about this. It looks like maybe she's got some detail on her fin, but again, the little like pieces that are supposed to lay flat, like down, and just add a bit more dimension around her waist are like sticking straight up at her like she's a flower growing out of like leaves or something. I don't like that. You can see it happening again with the jewelry one. So I was also being pretty judgmental. Also, when I looked at this doll, obviously she's Simba, so I understand she's gonna be a little bit more cheaper in quality because Simba is cheaper. She doesn't look like she has hair. Like, she looks very thin. I honestly believe that if you take this doll and pull the hair back, she's gonna be balding. I should say that quite a few of these dolls that I'm talking quite negative about, I would actually like to have in my collection. But I'm just telling you why I ranked them where I did. But honestly, I don't think I'd go out of my way so far for many of these dolls. I will let you know when it's happening. Actually, it could be these. I could go out of my way for some of like this and on. We're gonna say that because I kind of like these. So this is the sisters. This is a pack. There's a few ones where they did sisters. Not all of them got more than one character, but each sister got at least one doll made of them, which is nice because that's what I want. I always want to have every single character at least once. But these are sisters. Don't ask their names. Maybe the blue one's Aquata. The pink one's, the only other one I can think of is Andina, and I don't think that's her name. Is that her name? I don't think that's how you say it. I'm gonna go with the blue one's Aquata. But that is literally just for me looking at photos of the dolls. Anyways, and then Ariel in the middle. Ariel is, I guess they all kind of have like a little bit, like their tops are different colors than their fins. They're very simple, very basic. They do have molded on detail, but I wish that there was more. And I'm saying that now, but you're gonna be like, you said you wanted more, so why are they ranked so low? For the other dolls, they're decent, they're fine. I just think they're a lot of plastic, and that's again what I was not a fan of. So this one is Swim and Splash. I actually find this one pretty decent. Again, just a lot of plastic. I do like these dolls, as they would make perfect swimming dolls, but like in the water, like I could use them as a kid. But I am now an adult, and while I probably would have liked a lot of these dolls as a kid, like I feel like I would have been so happy with them. I didn't really, okay, that's why I was gonna say I didn't take my dolls in the water. That's a lie. I may not have taken them in my pool, but I had a Barbie pool, and I put almost all of my dolls. The only doll that I didn't put in it, and I'm so grateful for it, was my Taylor Swift doll that I had. I did not treat her very well. I wish I did, because I love that doll, and I love to display her, but she went through a lot. She had a great childhood with me, but anyways, so I would have loved that, but I display my dolls now. I really don't play with them too much, so a lot of these dolls I feel like wouldn't fit the purpose that I want them to fit. This one has a lot of colors. It's giving Ariel. I like the top piece. A lot of chunkiness, a lot of plastic. I don't really know how they could have made it better, but she's cute though. She's cute. I would get her though if I had a decent price. This one is called Pool. I'm going to assume you can play with the sand. I loved the sand. I don't know what mine was called. I didn't have kinetic sand. I had the other moon sand. Is that what it's called? This kind of looks like moon sand. It's probably kinetic, but I would have loved this as a kid. She's really cute. I like it. I like that her tail has very subtle details. I wish that the bottom was like the consistent green that she usually has instead of like a random pink, but I like this one. She's very cute. I know this is a newer Mattel, and I feel like maybe I'm biased. Okay. This one, I also think she's pretty decent. I wish her top was more accurate to the light purple. I feel like they're really just doing pink. She's got weird piece on like her middle half. Like, what is that? But the tail's cute, and I like the weird splatter detail. It's called Color Splash Ariel. Can you do an Ariel? Anyways, she's cute. She's decent. I assume she can color change. I assume that's the tail, and I think that's cute. It's a Mattel one. The next one is Ariel and Sisters. I'm going to go with Aquata, and I don't remember the blonde's name. I'm sorry. I'm sure that I'm getting the blonde's name wrong, too. I like the big chunky feature around their waist. I don't know what it's supposed to be, but I think it's really cute. I like the Sisters. This is a really cute one. I think their faces are really nice, but they're plasticky. I have to be judgmental here. This one's cute. I think her tail is big. Can her fin come off? Is that what she is? This is called Sprays Water. So she sprays water out of the back of her. Is that why? That's probably why her fin's so big. I was going to say it's like weirdly big. She also has some detail on her fin, which is cute. It's decent. I like it. I think her face is pretty decent as well. I don't really have a lot. I really do like the gimmick though, the spraying gimmick. I have a Barbie that I just bought, and my selling purpose was not only the jacket and the chair that she came with, but that she had a water feature and that she sprayed water. So I feel like this is on point. I would pick this doll up if I found her, because I have bought a doll for their water gimmick. Anyways, getting into some more. So we've got some more dolls, okay? These two are wedding ones, and this one, I don't like his face. There's something about him that is weird. Their detail seems pretty decent. They're both called, one's called Wedding 1 and Wedding 2. I know I spelled it wrong. Talk to text. But I will take the blame since I did not go through and spell check. So sorry about that. But I like their faces. I like their hair even. I just think that they're a little bit, because they're simple, they seem a little bit lesser in quality, and I can imagine maybe a little bit stiffer materials. The first one's face is kind of bothering me, and I try not to judge too much because I actually decently like his, but compared to the other wedding dolls that we'll see, I think these two are just lower on my list. I don't think there's as much detail, and I'm not always the biggest fan of white dresses. If you've seen my last Cinderella ranking, you would know that may have changed a little. But anyways, so yeah. Then we have Tyco. Tyco was the first company to actually make Ariel dolls for fashion like dolls, and I really like these. I really like these, but the first two that were made, which is this one and then the second one that you're going to see on the next slide, I do actually like them, and I hate that they're so low, but compared to the other Tycho dolls and other dolls that we will see, there's just something about them, a little bit less of great materials. They look very plasticky, very cheap, so I ended up putting some of the other Tychos maybe higher on my list, and these ones I kept lower. They're still pretty decent. I wish that they had red hair. I know the story behind it. I know why they don't have red hair, but whatever. Next, we have this Tycho doll. This one looks like she has some plasticky fashions as well. Again, the non-red hair. And then the blue dress, which is cute. I'm curious on how the blue dress is, but I did try to really just go off of what the first doll is wearing. The next one's the Princess Collection. I don't know. There's just something about the younger looking dolls, which that I just don't like, which I do have 3 maybe of the little character ones that Jack's Pacific makes. I think those are adorable. There's just something about this one that I just was not a fan here. I think this one's decent, but I don't know. Compared to some of the others, I just am not a big fan. I think she actually looks represented better, but I don't know. She's still cute though, but I put her lower. I don't know, something about her. Next we have Sparkling Princess 2011 through 2012. I talked about it. Sometimes when they do the dress colors, I just don't like the pattern on the dress, specifically the pink and white, little wispy. I just don't like that. It does not appeal to me, so that's why she's low. On this list, we have this one is Black Friday, which is interesting that it's called that. Maybe they got it on Black Friday and that's why. I don't know. It's a pink dress with a little bit glitter. It doesn't look like the pink dress that she wears, which I know, like, I can't hate them for that, but I'm not a fan of it. It doesn't appeal to me too much compared to some of the other dresses that we'll see. They just did the pink dress so dirty, and they will continue to do the pink dress dirty. And then the last one that we'll see for this video before I end it is this one. It's called Bath Beauty. She does her purpose. She serves it. She's a bath toy, and she's very cute for that. I like her top. It's all everything's plastic, but it doesn't look too chunky. I like that they give her the, like, rib, because the rib around her waist, you know, because she's supposed to have, like, a little bit of I don't know what to call that. I was gonna say bump, but she has risen. I don't know. She's supposed to have detail there, and I like that they did that. She looks very simple, very basic, and I really like that. Her for that, I think she looks good. I feel like sometimes with some of these Ariels, as you will continue to see me go through it, they're going to do too much. And I wish that they would not. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. This was part 1 of ranking Ariel dolls. Stay tuned for part 2, part 3, and probably part 1 million. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts on the video. Please comment if you think my rankings are terrible, if you think I have bad taste, because honestly, going through some of this, I was like, I feel like people will judge me, but we're only on, like, the first half, and it's a lot of the molded on stuff, so we'll slowly get through it. But let me know. Anyways, thanks for watching. Bye.